In this video, we're going to talk about some protection features that are very common in power supplies. The first one is the overcurrent protection. This is a very important protection feature, and it's designed to protect the power supply in many ways. But it's important to note there are several types of overcurrent protection features. The first one is constant current limiting. This is an extremely good feature to have, and what it really means is that when the power supply reaches a specific current level, the voltage will begin to drop, but the current level will stay the same. This is a really good feature for applications where you're trying to power devices that require a lot of current on startup, such as a motor or a capacitive load. The power supply with a constant current feature is great and ideal for those types of applications. Now, some power supplies that have constant current features also have a constant current feature with a 5-second delay shutdown. In this specific feature, what will happen is the power supply will shut down after 5 seconds of constant current, and in some cases, in order to restart the power supply, you'll have to disconnect it from the AC source, wait a couple of minutes, and then reconnect it and make sure that that overcurrent condition is no longer there so that the power supply can react normally. So again, those features are extremely important for specific loads, and that's why it's so important that when you call our office and you ask us about a power supply selection, we're going to be asking you what type of load you have, because that feature can either be a benefit for you or not so much of a benefit. So let me explain the downsides of constant current. Suppose you have a system where you have multiple loads connected to one output. So you could have a 20 amp load being connected to 10 2 amp outputs. If you were to have a short circuit on one of those 2 amp outputs, you could potentially have 20 amps going to that short circuit point and actually have a fire if you do not have a fuse in line, or if you do not have the right wire selected for 20 amps. So it's important that if you are using a constant current protected power supply and you have that condition, you are making sure you have additional fusing options available to you to protect you in case that scenario were to happen.